making us kill our own people. They try to access his mission file, but it doesn't exist. Completely wiped. Then another alert comes in, a 911 call from Scotland. A young boy crying says a man and a girl have taken his father hostage. Roberta immediately dispatches a new team, along with her top agent. Meanwhile, Manafort has been watching everything unfold through his system. When he sees the footage, he freezes. Michael is alive. The moment he hears Roberta is sending in a special agent, he steps in. He contacts the agent directly. "This is a black op," he says. "You report only to me." The agent Workman is loyal. He agrees without hesitation. Manafort gives the order, "Kill both of them." Back at the house, the homeowner finishes treating Michael's wound. He just wants them gone, but it's too late. Police have already surrounded the building. The homeowner's son quietly admits, "I was the one who called." The officers outside have strict orders not to engage, but as the homeowner moves toward the door, Workman fires. A clean shot to the head. The man drops instantly. Michael reacts just in time, pulling the boy back, saving him from the same fate. Workman opens fire on the police cars, tearing them apart. Inside the house, Michael and Jesse slip out the back, but two officers are already there. Michael moves fast. He takes both of them down in seconds. A third officer rushes in one punch, and he's out too. Michael grabs their weapons. More officers try to close in, but Michael shuts them down with pepper spray and a taser. The last one doesn't even fight. Michael takes his keys. Moments later, they're in a police car, speeding away. They crash through traffic on the way out, barely holding it together, but they make it. Back at command, Roberta watches everything through the cameras. She tries to call Workman, but he's already shut off his comms. He's going rogue. Workman locks onto them and gives chase. He slams his vehicle into theirs. Michael pushes the speed higher. Gunshots ring out. The window shatters, but somehow they're still alive. Workman rams them again and again. They tear through forest roads, both cars fighting for control. Michael suddenly takes a sharp turn, trying to throw him off, but Workman sticks right behind them and hits them again. More shots fired. Michael swerves hard, zigzagging, dodging every bullet. Then he slows down just enough. Workman takes the bait and speeds past. That's when Michael makes his move. He slams into Workman's car from the side hard enough to flip it completely off the road. The vehicle rolls and crashes into the dirt. Michael doesn't wait. He makes sure it's out of play, then drives off with Jesse. A few miles later, they reach a construction site. Michael glances at the damaged car. "We need a new ride." Out in the forest, Workman is still alive. He slowly makes his way back to the road. A police car and a civilian vehicle block his path, but he doesn't hesitate. He shoots the officer and forces the civilian out of the car, taking it for himself. At headquarters, Roberta calls Manafort. "Do you know Michael?" After a pause, Manafort finally reveals the truth. Years ago, he ran a secret program called Black Kites, a unit of highly skilled agents who operated completely off the books. No records, no identities. Michael was one of them, and one of the best. He explains that Michael was once sent on a mission to eliminate a foreign intelligence officer, but instead, Michael faked the report and disappeared. "I always believed he turned," Manafort says. "Use everything you have to stop him." Roberta pushes her team to break into the Black Kite system. As the files open, the real story comes out. Michael didn't switch sides. He helped an Iranian scientist escape a man who later provided critical information about a nuclear program. Michael had been ordered to kill him, but he refused. He kept his word. While Roberta goes through the files, Manafort secretly watches her through a security feed. Everything is getting more dangerous. Later on the road, Jesse quietly asks, "Do you have a family?" Michael answers without hesitation. No, he explains that he never wanted one. His life has always been dangerous and complicated. Having a family would only put them at risk. Jesse looks down, her voice soft. "I would have taken that risk if it meant having my mom and my uncle back." Tears fill her eyes, and for a moment, there's nothing but silence. Jesse reaches into her bag and pulls out a folded piece of paper. It's a drawing, Jack. She made it herself. Softly, she says, "Jack was your real family." After a while on the road, they reach the next town. They keep their heads down, walking carefully, avoiding every camera they can, but they miss one. A passing car with a dash cam captures their faces. Within minutes, Manafort has their exact location. He edits the footage, erasing both Michael and Jesse from the video so no one else can track them. Then he sends their coordinates directly to Workman. Michael and Jesse head into a small local church. Inside, Michael reconnects with an old friend, Arthur. Arthur doesn't ask questions. He just gets them into his car and drives them deep into the woods to a quiet house hidden among the trees. While in the kitchen, Jesse notices something strange. Bottles and strips of medication, serious ones. Meanwhile, Arthur tells Michael the truth. Back when he was leaving his government job, he helped build the Theia system. He still has a copy of the software. When Michael disappeared years ago, Arthur secretly replaced his image in the system with a random face to protect him. But later, Manafort changed everything and turned Michael into a target. Michael tells Arthur to take care of Jesse while he goes out to finish this. Arthur refuses, clearly shaken. Before things escalate, Jesse speaks up. Arthur has cancer. She figured it out from the medication, recognizing the same drugs drugs her mother used before she died. Jessie starts to feel it like Michael is about to leave her behind. I don't want to be a burden, she says. I'll just go. Arthur quietly admits the truth. I don't have much time left, maybe a few months. That changes everything. Michael asks Arthur for the address of an old trafficker they once knew. Arthur refuses. He's dangerous. But Michael doesn't have another option. Just as they're about to leave, a knock at the door. Then gunfire. Workmen. Bullets tear through the house. Michael dives behind furniture for cover. As Workman steps inside, Michael shoves a shelf down on top of him. Then it turns into a full-on fight. Brutal, fast, unforgiving. They grab anything they can, chairs, lamps, tables. Everything becomes a weapon. The room is destroyed in seconds. A gun hits the floor. Both of them go for it, but they're evenly matched. Two elite agents locked in a relentless fight. Slowly, Workman gains the upper hand. He forces Michael down, overpowering him. He's about to finish it. Stop! Jessie. She's holding the gun, hands shaking, but steady enough. Workman reacts instantly, lunges at her, rips the weapon away. But in that split second, Michael grabs a nail gun nearby and fires again and again. Workman staggers back. Michael doesn't wait. He grabs Jessie and they run. Gunshots follow them out of the house as Workman recovers and fires again, but it's too late. Michael, Jessie, and Arthur make it to the car and take off. Workman chases after them on foot, still shooting, but they're already gone. A message pops up on his device. Manafort. Is it done? Workman. No. Manafort turns to his assistant. Get the team ready. By the time they reach the city, Arthur hands Michael a phone. Then he goes his own way. Now it's just Michael and Jessie on the road. Jessie looks at him. Take me with you to the next island. Michael shakes his head. I want you to have a better life. Back at headquarters, a technician alerts Roberta someone is. Secretly using the Thea system, they set a trap. Meanwhile, in London, Michael does something risky. He lets the cameras see his face. He walks into a nightclub with Jessie. The bouncer tries to stop him, but Michael doesn't back down. He forces his way in. Manafort spots him on the cameras and tries to track the location, but suddenly access is blocked. That's when Roberta realizes the truth. Manafort has been playing his own game. Inside the club, Michael meets a trafficker named Kamal. I need a new identity for her, Michael says. Kamal smirks. Why would I help you? Michael leans in. Because we both know you've been feeding information to Manafort. You've got enemies who don't know that yet, but if I get caught, I'll make sure they do. Kamal's expression changes. Agents will be here soon, he adds. Now Kamal has no choice. Within minutes, the documents are ready. Boat leaves in 30 minutes, he tells them. Michael and Jessie start heading out, but Manafort's team is already inside. Michael moves first. He takes down one agent, grabs his gun, and fires. The loud music drowns out the shot. Another agent goes down, this time from a shard of broken glass. But when Michael shoots the third, people start noticing. Panic begins to spread. Michael and Jessie run toward the bathroom corridor, but another agent blocks their path. Gunfire erupts. Thinking fast, Michael pulls Jessie back into the main club, using the chaos to break away. Inside the club, the agents surround Michael and start beating him down. Jessie rushes in to help, but one of the men knocks her to the floor. Michael reacts instantly. He shoots the attacker. That's when the entire club erupts into chaos. People start screaming and running in every direction. In the confusion, one of the agents Jessie and drags her away. Michael quickly calls Arthur. Watching through security cameras, Arthur tracks the kidnapper in real time, guiding Michael through the city and telling him exactly where to go. Jessie is thrown into the back of a van. At that same moment, Roberta's team arrives and blocks the road. Michael assumes they're hostile too. He fights through several officers, forcing his way past them and continuing after the van. When he finally catches up, Manafort's agents are waiting. They surround him. Michael tears through them one by one, taking them down until he finally reaches Jessie. Then Workman shows up. But Michael and Jessie move fast, stealing a motorcycle and speeding away. They race toward a platform by the water. Jessie is in tears. She doesn't want to leave without him. Then a gunshot. Michael immediately shoves Jessie onto the boat, forcing her to leave while he makes sure she gets away safely. Michael and Workman open fire on each other until both guns run dry. Then it turns into something raw. No weapons, just fists, chains, and whatever they can grab. They slam into each other, trading blows. Workman gets the upper hand, wrapping a chain around Michael's neck, choking him. Michael struggles, then flips the fight. He drives Workman to the ground, grabs the chain, and strikes again and again. Finally, he wraps the chain around a metal pipe and brings it down hard. It's over. Workman doesn't get back up. Sometime later, Manafort stands in his mansion, staring out the window. Two guards lie dead outside. He turns Michael is already in the room. They argue about the Black Kites program, about loyalty, about betrayal. It doesn't last long. Michael raises his gun and ends it with a single shot. 3 months later, Spain. Jessie is living a new life now. From a distance, Roberta and her team keep watching, still waiting.